What's going on, you guys? Vanity V here. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Basketball Wives is back with the mess, season 11. And I must say, I am super excited about this season. Now, in all transparency, I used to be a huge Basketball Wives fan, and I would say the last 2 or 3 seasons I did not watch. Reason being, the casting was terrible. We had a whole bunch of random ass girls, and I'm just not a big fan of like reboots. You know what I'm saying? Like the last couple of seasons, they had like Jackie in Malaysia there, and then it was like all kinds of random people, and then Jennifer Williams that doesn't really have a personality unless she's activated by Evelyn. You know what I'm saying? And it just it hasn't been good. It just hasn't been good since the season that Evelyn and OG got into all of that stuff. There was all the colorism, accusations. It was not good. So I am excited about this season. And I believe, season 11. So obviously there's no more Basketball Wives Miami. They do have a new franchise, which is Orlando. I don't think I'm watching that. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm at a place where I'm just not I'm not really interested in watching a lot of reality shows with brand new casts. I do like New York, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I like that cast, but like I can't reinvest in a whole bunch of new people. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna dip my toe into Basketball Wives and see how it's going. And I'm glad I did, because yesterday's episode was really good, right? So wait, this is Tuesday. Yep, it came on yesterday. So let's get into it. So this season we have OGs, Jennifer and Evelyn. And we know they fell out, a few seasons ago because Jennifer, who is a whole snake, she's fly, she can dress, but she's shady. She was talking about Evelyn's daughter, which is like, first of all, it's terrible because she knew Evelyn's daughter since she was like 6. But like, Evelyn's daughter is a beautiful young woman. She's so non-problematic, and so I don't care what Jennifer says, she did it. And they fell out of that, which they should have, because you can't talk about my daughter and do it in such a vicious, malicious way and then expect me to still rock with you. So they fell out. They're trying to like mend their friendship, and so I'm excited to see how that progresses this season. So those two are back. Jackie Christie is back, which I could take or leave Jackie, whatever. Looks like Shawnee's gonna be in and out as she always does. She got this new pastor husband, child, which let's see how long that lasts, because I don't really believe in their marriage. For some reason, it's just not authentic. But Shawnee will be in and out. And then we have Brooke Bailey, who, let me say this. I like Brooke. I've always liked Brooke. She's beautiful. She seems like she has a good business acumen. And I like her storyline. And I felt like when she left, like way back in the day, I didn't like that, because I felt like I really liked her, and I felt like there was more to her than meets the eye. So it's good to see her back. And I think she was back last season. And I want to peel back the layers with Brooke, because she unfortunately lost her daughter, and when you go through struggle, it builds character. So I want to see how she kind of resurrects her life, hopefully in a positive way. So Brooke is back. And then I think that's all for like people who have already been on the show. Then we have newbies. Jaciel, that's the young lady who's dating the woman in the WNBA. Then we have Vanessa Ryder, who I already don't see it for. I forget. And forgive me, I'm learning the new people, we'll learn together. Vanessa Ryder, who I already don't like. And her husband, I forget the name of her husband. I'll learn it as we move along. And then Britney Renner, child. The infamous Britney Renner, who I'm gonna need Britney to have a seat. And Britney, you're not tough. Like, I don't know, you can't bust a grape. Like, I hate that Britney has turned into this. Like, I remember back in the day, she was like a fitness girl. You know what I'm saying? She was into like running track, and I used to follow her way back in the way back. But now she's just turned into a clown to me. she's good for TV, and I love when she read Fresh and Fit for Filth. But I don't like the antics, like all the extra, like just being so aggressive with people, throwing drinks, getting in men's faces, all of that. Like, I'm not for it. And then, she's just, but I think that it's going to be a good mixture with her and the other girls. Specifically, we see that she tries to come for Brooke, and we know Brooke don't play. Brooke is like, she's very much don't start none, won't be none. But when you start it, she's definitely going to finish it. And so we see in the previews that she gets into it with Brooke. And it's like, look, Britney, you could try that stuff with grown men that won't do nothing to you, but Brooke's not the one. So I can't wait to kind of see how that all unfolds. So then we have Britney Renner. So, the episode starts off with Jackie Christie. Jackie's really quirky. She introduces us to the lady. She ain't young, because Vanessa look old. I don't know how old this lady is, but she's giving 65 in the face. Like, she looks very old in the face. She's pretty, but like, something's telling me she's maybe 45, but she looks old. She looks very mature. But initially when Jackie introduced us to Vanessa, I was like, oh, she's nice. She's into fitness. She came to Jackie's house, they caught up, and she was, trying to introduce Jackie to a more healthy lifestyle. Everything was real cool. Like, she was very non-problematic in the first scene until, we're going to get to some other things. Yeah, so we got to know a little bit about her. She's been with her husband for a long time. We did find out in one of the scenes that she did admit that her husband was unfaithful at one point. And I believe she said it was during COVID, and then she put cameras in his house and stuff. I am always appreciative of transparency. So the fact that she put that out there, because these girls was gonna find out anyway, because Basketball Wives is good for finding the mistress and bringing her to a party and like, oh, here's Kiki, and then Vanessa be looking at Kiki like, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're good for that. So it's kind of nice. Like, let me put my past out there so you can't use it against me. So, she did admit that when she was talking to Jackie, right? So that was cool. That was, the beginning of the episode. Didn't give much there. Jackie kind of updated us on what she's doing, Doug's coaching, all of that. All right. So we move along. Lord, Jennifer. I don't know. I've never really seen it for Jennifer, y'all. I think that she's beautiful. She dresses nice. She has nice hair. But it's just something, I don't know. I've never liked Jennifer. Never. I feel like she's the type of girl that like, she acts tough when she has like a backup. You know what I'm saying? Like, she used to just be very meek and quiet. Remember with Tammy? But then, when she knows Evelyn's there and will back her up, that's when she tries to act tough. I'm not an advocate for people who try to act tough. Like, I hate that. Like stop. Like, you're not really about that life. You're 40s, 30s, whatever. Like, why are you acting like that on TV? So I don't like that. But, and Jennifer, I don't think she's authentic. That's it. I just don't. And I just never have. And that's just really why I don't see it for her. And I don't like that last season when she disappeared for a while. I don't like how she was acting in that season. It was a lot of cattiness, talking behind people's back, and then being phony in their face. Like, I don't like that. And Jennifer does that a lot. We see that Jennifer has a new boo. I don't know his name. I'll learn it. Give me some time. The young man, I think he's in his 20s, and she's like, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. And let me just say this, y'all. And this goes for like social media and stuff. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but when people like throw their relationship in your face every second, and they like pound it in your face, and they want you to know how happy they are, and they want you to know that they have a man, and they just throw it in your face. Everybody has that one or two friends who has to post their man every day. Those be the people that I'd be like, they're not happy. because when you're happy and you're in love for real, like, you don't have to, like, who are you trying to convince? You know what I mean? Are you trying to convince me or you? Because I don't give a damn. And she talks, and I'm not a Grinch. I want everyone to be in love and be happy and all of that. But again, you're throwing it in our face every scene, every second, even in the previews. Something's going to come out, you guys, about this relationship. He's cheated, or I think in one of the previews, they said the man was in jail 10 years. Like, something isn't adding up. And I think we're going to see that. But yeah, so she's dating a dude. He's much younger than her. It's giving fakery. Or not fakery. She might really be into him, but like, it's giving like the relationship is not going to last long. So, you know, we learned that she's dating a new guy. She like FaceTimes him and like, baby, I'm gonna bring this home. Get ready for a wild night. It's like, girl, get out of here. Like, so, ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Williams, whatever. Moving right along. So, oh, and then Jennifer meets with the girl Vanessa. They go to dinner. Jennifer doesn't know her. And then, you know, Brooke, she's planning a welcome back to LA party for Evelyn. Which, did Evelyn leave? Maybe she did. Maybe she moved to, I don't know where that lady lives. But, so Brooke is planning a welcome back to LA party for Evelyn. And all the girls are invited. And so Jennifer meets up with Vanessa. It seems like that's the first time that they met. And when they meet up, Vanessa this is when I was like, start side-eyeing Vanessa, like, girl, what are you doing? She tells Jennifer, who she's just met, that she has an issue with Evelyn because I guess Carl Crawford, who is Evelyn's, you know, the guy, the baseball player she was with, that she had the young boy with, Carl Crawford's baby mother, who he apparently allegedly left to be with Evelyn back in the day. This young lady, I keep calling this lady young. This lady, Vanessa, is saying she has an issue because of how that all happened and whatever, which it's so stupid, you guys. So you're mad because Carl's baby mother got cheated on by Carl, so you're mad at Evelyn. And also, Evelyn, in the scene prior, she was in a park with Shanice, her daughter, and she was talking, this was before she even knew anything about what Vanessa said. She's talking about how great her relationship is with Carl Crawford's baby mother. She was like, yeah, we're cool. We really do well, making sure our kids are, because I didn't realize Carl had a baby with Evelyn, and then the baby mother, like, within the same year. So their kids are the same age. You know what I'm saying? So obviously Evelyn is, you know, praising how far they've come and how much of a good place she is with Carl Crawford's other baby mother. And so it's like Evelyn is in a good place. So here comes Vanessa telling a person that she just met about how she feels a way with Evelyn about something 10 years ago. You know, y'all, I'm so tired of people coming on shows just like creating storylines. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing like Marlo did with Candy on Housewives this past season. Girl, you are reaching for straws. Are you really mad at Candy because of something 2 years ago that she didn't send flowers to your whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that it's giving that. I feel like Vanessa she wants to create a storyline with probably the most important person on the cast, and she's reaching for straws. And it's like, girl, Evelyn done moved on. Her and the baby mama cool. So like, what are you doing? You're drudging up stuff for no reason. So again, she tells Jennifer this, and Jennifer's like, ooh, you know, I'm gonna stay away from this. Me and Evelyn aren't even in a good place. So I'm not gonna tell Evelyn, but what Jennifer does is she goes and meets up with Brooke Bailey, and she tells Brooke so that Brooke can tell Evelyn. Messy, just messy already. So, you know, of course she tells Brooke, and Brooke is like, well, bitch, I don't want to know this. Like, you dropped the bomb on me. But it's like, I respect Brooke because Brooke's like, damn, I didn't really want to know, but I feel like this girl's coming into this circle. I need to let Evelyn know what's going on. Give her a heads up so that she's not, blindsided by this chick. You know what I mean? So Jennifer then took the news to to Brooke, and now Brooke is, like, what are we to do? And so yeah, so that's kind of what happened there. And then, so let's kind of just fast forward to, so we met, we kind of caught up with Brooke. We know Brooke's doing her modeling thing. She kind of, talks about how she's just trying to get into a good place after, she had a rough season last season. Her daughter passed away. We meet the new girl, Vanessa. We catch up with Jennifer and Evelyn and Jackie. They haven't, Shawnee hasn't showed up in this episode. So then we get to the welcome back to LA party. When we're there, all the girls are there. They look cute. Jennifer gets there, and then, Evelyn comes, and it's weird. They like kind of, them like church hugs when you kind of like pat. I hate hugs like that, by the way, where it's like, it's not a really good hug. It's like, hey girl. Like that's what, her and Evelyn did when they hugged each other. And then Evelyn brings Shawnee. It's her party. Her and Shawnee are probably like best friends because Shawnee's probably 26, 27, 28. And did Shawnee say hi to Jennifer? Which rightfully so. Like, Shawnee's probably like, I'm not fooling with you. And so that was weird. That tension was weird. And obviously Jennifer felt it, and, it looked weird. So that was that. And then, Jackie's in the party. She's kind of like sitting off to the side because her and Brooke have weird tension too. Like everybody is still in a weird place. Then we get Jaciel, I think that's how you say her name, who is with the WNBA player. She's cute and fun. I feel like I've seen her on the Instagrams. Cute girl from Mississippi, has a cute accent. And, she meets the girls, and then she tells the girls like who she's with. And of course, Jennifer is like, wait, you're with a girl? And she's like, yeah, she's a WNBA player. And Jennifer's like, oh. And like visibly in her face, it's like, Jennifer, I don't really see it for Jennifer. Jennifer's so trash. So yeah, so we meet Jaciel, and then she's cute. And then Britney Renner comes. And, Evelyn talks about like, her and Britney are kind of cool on social media. They've kind of developed a friendship through like social media. And she says that Britney reminds her of how she was like back 10 years ago. Like hothead, just quick. I don't feel like Evelyn was as bad as Britney. I feel like, let me think about this for a minute. Evelyn has been reckless on the show, but I feel like Britney is reckless in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, Britney be acting up. She be doing things, and I'm just like, girl, what are you doing? I've never seen Evelyn be aggressive with men and stuff. So, but anyway, she says that Britney reminds her of herself when she was, really a hothead. And she said she wants to take her under her wing and kind of show her the ropes and all of that. So, I guess we'll kind of see how that mentorship progresses, whatever you want to call it. So then Brooke pulls Evelyn to the side, and she's like, girl, look, I just want to let you know this new girl, Vanessa, that just came, she's talking about you, and she's talking about how she don't really fool with home wreckers like that, and how she takes issue with you because of what happened with Carl and his other baby mother and all of this. And Evelyn's like, what? So then Evelyn goes and she grabs Vanessa, and they kind of introduce themselves to each other, and they go and sit to the side, and Jennifer's way off to the side looking like, oh God. And then so it's Jackie, Brooke, Vanessa, Evelyn. All four of them go, and Evelyn kind of confronts her like, why are you saying whatever? Like, why are you talking about me? Da 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 da. And so Vanessa is sounding like a whole fool. She's like, well, back in the day, I don't really like how you handled that. And, I don't like the way you treated her. And, you saw that they had a 10-year-old at the time, and then she was pregnant, and you knew all of this. And Evelyn was like, yeah, that's true, but he told me they were done. And then Vanessa's like, yeah, but she was pregnant. And then Evelyn was like, yeah, but he told me he left her. And she's like, they're kind of arguing back and forth. And basically Vanessa was, for the most part, saying, bitch, you shouldn't have been messing with him because he's pregnant. So let me say this. I'm not going to date nobody that has somebody pregnant. Personally, I'm not going to do it because it's too raw, too close for comfort. Like, it sounds messy. However, I'm not going to judge Evelyn for that. And that's not her responsibility. Like, you can only go based off of what the man is telling you. And so she's like, yeah, but Carl was telling me that they were done. I didn't break that up. She was like, when I met him, they were done. Yes, she was pregnant, but he's telling me, she's basically like, you need to be mad at him. Like, I don't got nothing to do with that. And so they're arguing back and forth. It's so silly. And so Evelyn was like, look, stop talking about me. Stop going around and saying, these silly things about me. And the girl tells Evelyn, well, I don't really like home wreckers. And she's like, I didn't wreck a home. Like, what are you talking about? I will say in this conversation, I was proud of Evelyn because the old Evelyn would have probably stole off on her, threw Alizé in her face, pinched her, something. She would have did something, and she kept her composure. She didn't get rah-rah and crazy. She did have a couple of, how Evelyn had little veins on the side of her face and kind of in the neck. She did have some of those, but she kept it together. So I don't know if she's going to stay that way this season, but this episode she did. And so the argument continues, and they're just at an impasse. Vanessa, you're doing too much, boo-boo. I already don't like you. I don't like you because I don't like people that just create storylines. Like, girl. And maybe Vanessa doesn't know. Well, Vanessa, if you're close enough to Carl's baby mother to feel like this, I know that her and Evelyn are cool. So if she has moved on, I have this philosophy. If you've moved on, if my friend has moved on for something, I'm going to hold a grudge for. If she's cool with her, what you mad for? So if you're as cool with her to do all of this, that they're on a good, in a good footing. So it's like, why are you just doing this for the show? It's stuff like this is really, really annoying. So yeah, I mean, the episode kind of goes off with them at an impasse, the argument, all of that. And then, they go into the preview for the next episode. So I will say, y'all, I did like this episode. I am excited about this season. I think we're going to see some back and forth with Evelyn and Jen, obviously with Evelyn and Vanessa. I think, obviously we see Britney Renner and Brooke bump heads. I think we're going to see some different, makings up and breakings up. Jackie and Brooke probably are going to beef and have little issues. So, I think I like that. I feel like Evelyn's authentic. And I feel like she gives good TV and she gives a lot of herself. So, and I think Brooke does too. I mean, damn, to go through losing a child on TV is tough. And the fact that she, kind of allowed the viewers in on her life through that is really cool. So, but yeah, I'm excited about this season. Y'all tell me, what do you think? As long as it continues to be good, I will continue watching. And, it's always nice when you have people that you kind of already been invested in come back. And so, yeah, I guess we'll kind of see how this all unfolds. So drop down in my comments, you guys. Let me know what you think. Of course, like, subscribe, share, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.